Is this your first time joining us on the Prime Morning family? Well, welcome to the Prime Morning family, and we hope that you get to enjoy everything that we bring your way right here on Prime Morning. But continue being interactive with us on all our social media platforms. My name is Dua Akumia, but you can call me the Golden Girl. I love being called the Golden Girl. Our WhatsApp number is very active, 055-157-5757. It's time for me to bring you updates on all the stories that are greatly trending on social media. That's what's trending. Yes, a number of you are always waiting to see the stories that I'll be bringing your way during this particular segment. And this is also the segment that you get to celebrate a loved one who celebrated his or her birthday. Let's get right into our very first trending story, ladies and gentlemen. And this story in particular. So I chanced on this and I was wondering what really is going on, because there are a number of situations like that I had seen on social media. Well, a particular loaded truck somewhere in the Ashanti region, close to Angloga Junction. Well, it had a brake failure. It veered off from its lane to the opposite lane, and it toppled over. So although it was trying to go very slow after noticing that there was a brake failure, and the driver was trying his best to, manage the situation and not crash into another vehicle or even crash himself or something, he still ended up toppling over. And yeah, so in case you haven't seen this particular video on social media, take a look at it. That's the truck you're seeing over there. You can see that pedestrians also tried to, help with the situation. And my goodness. The question here is, when in a situation like this, when you have a brake failure, what do you do? What would be the best way, the best possible way to contain such a situation where, it ended up veering off into the opposite lane, and there it is. There it is over there. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. So that's how it started. The brake failure. You can tell that the driver was trying to help contain the situation. You can also tell that pedestrians were also trying to help contain the situation, but it ended up toppling over. It ended up veering off into the opposite lane, and it toppled over and then crashing into some other vehicles. Rather unfortunate. But the question that I'm asking now is, in a situation where it could be not just a truck, but, any car at all, when you have a brake failure, what do you do? What is the best situation? Or what is the best way to handle such a situation? Anyways, let's see how people reacted to this on social media. Let's read some comments. So some pet says, why can't he be showing double indicator light and blowing horn? Mohammed Bryce says, I think the driver should have considered braking the engine by engaging gear without clutch and also turn off ignition. Oh. Wow. Jeffrey Wensa says, these 18-wheelers have down brakes that can be activated in cases of emergencies such as this. My question is the driver aware of such a brake, or is that brake faulty as well? There's a high possibility that hey, would you wait? You mean to me, okay, so setting up. Says some of the reasons why they are sacking those selling by the roadside. Exactly. Situations like this. Supreme Modada says, so when brake fails, horn to fail or what? A continuous hot horn could have helped send a signal to other vehicle and pedestrians. Kojo Poko says, I saw it on Siame runabout and I complained. He tried to crash my car. Oh, is it? I see. Maybe too his horn was faulty. Because I don't think that, he would intentionally not blow the horn to alert other people. I See Canadian says, Ghana is the only country that gives God headache. See, I don't want to laugh, please. It's a serious situation. Emmanuel Jesse says, how did this happen? Most likely the driver knew about the problem before he drove the truck. Okay. Kwabena Tom says, in all of this, I blame the police for allowing an overloaded truck on the road. Secondly, it's clearly apparent this Class 1 AGV truck is not roadworthy, and therefore blame the DVLA for its role in this. Well. Sometimes, just sometimes, you don't know what happens. But like I said, in situations like this, what do you do? Anyway, so let's move away from that. You can share your thoughts with us on our social media platforms. Let's move away from that. Let's go to the next trending story. Let's come home. Something quite unfortunate that happened to one of our own right here at Multimedia. Well, Latif, who is a reporter here with us at Multimedia, was busy reporting the whole brouhaha surrounding the arrest of Chairman Wontumi last night. And it seems that some new Patriotic Party members were unhappy about, what was going on, about how Latif was reporting, whatever that was going on and all of that. And they decided to express that in a way that was rather unfortunate. So what exactly did they do whilst he was, reporting and letting us know exactly what's going on? The situation at that time, they started throwing only God knows what. I don't know what exactly they started throwing at him. One guy at some point even pushed him from the back, and I was wondering what really is going on. Anyways, let's take a look at the video.
That has been reported, but that's a fact, and then we will not back down on that. The fact is that, and you find it in the video that we sent, and that has been played earlier, about the attack on the pickup truck by the some of the supporters of the new Patriotic Party who have gathered here to show solidarity with the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the new Patriotic Party who have been detained here at the police CID headquarters. So the party supporters are clearly not happy with the reportage that has gone on. So some clarity will be given here.
My brother, did you just make a statement that we are attacking the police?
No, we reported what just happened with regards to the arrival.
Hold on.
Calm down. You are live on
My brother, you see, we keep saying that in this country, if there will be war in this country, it will come from the journalists. We've been here with you since you in person. Yes. In fact, the security people were attacking you. They say you don't have an ID card. They were forcing you to delete with photos.
So right now, I've been assaulted. I've been assaulted with this pebble. And the assault is captured live on television. I have been assaulted by individuals. Turn the camera. Turn the camera. It's captured live on television. You are live on television. Can I speak? You can speak. Let me register it. I'll come back to you. So we are putting it on record that this assault has been captured live on television. I have been assaulted by some of the individuals here, and I'm not just saying it. It's captured right on television. So you want to address it?
Let me clarify this. We've been here with you since 4 p.m. and we've had
assaulted already.
Let me finish. We've been here with you in person. I remember the police and the military and the Yoko officers. They were attacking you. They asked you to delete every footage you took. Is it wrong or right? Were you asked to delete pictures on your phone? Yes or wrong?
Correct.
What did we do? We came and we stood behind you.
Exactly.
Why are you now reporting that we are rather attacking the police?
I was reporting the fact as has been observed by myself.
So did you report?
That does not warrant an assault on my person.
So did you report to the public that the police or the YEA staff were attacking you and they took your phone and they made sure you deleted every footage you took? Did you report?
So they made sure I deleted.
And a situation like this is always quite complicated. It's quite dicey. Whatever be the case, we as journalists are always fighting to be seen and heard in a very peaceful manner. And so if we are reporting whatever that is ongoing and then we have to experience something like this, it's a little bit some way. But my goodness. Anyway, so that is our reporter, Latif Idrisu, who was, he experienced something rather unfortunate last night whilst reporting the whole arrest of Chairman Wuntumi, who's the Ashanti Regional Chairman for the new Patriotic Party. All right. Let's move on to the next trending story. And interestingly, we all are aware of how taxi drivers and trotro drivers are refusing to decrease fares. They are refusing to do it. They are complaining here and there, saying all sorts of things that, buying of spare parts and, other things. Why is it the prices of those ones are not being changed? Anyway, so interestingly, there is another very interesting video where somebody, a young lady, after boarding a taxi, well, the taxi driver decided to take her back to wherever that he picked her from. After she refused to pay the original fare, she wanted to pay the decreased amount, the decreased fare, and then the driver wanted to take the same amounts that he usually takes. Yeah, very interesting. Anyways, let's take a look at this video.
So this is what is happening at the UPS station. They have decided not to reduce the prices, and the drivers are misbehaving. This is going to go, yes, it will go wherever it's going to go. Beat me up, because I am taking it wherever it will go. You will see your names in the box. It will go wherever it has to go. So yes, you can take a line and tell me whatever you are telling me. Oh, tell me whatever you are telling me. It will go. It will go. So this is what is happening at the UPS station. They have decided not to reduce the prices, and the drivers are misbehaving. This is going to go, yes, it will go wherever it's going to go. Beat me up, because I am taking it wherever it will go. You will see your names in the box. It will go wherever it has to go. So yes, you can take a line and tell me whatever you are telling me. Oh,
so this is around UPSA. This is what happened. And yeah, the driver is refusing. Hey, now who is this? So anyway, so the driver was refusing to take the decreased fare, wanting to take the original or the before fare. And so she decided to also give us some more details on the car by taking a photo of the car and all of that. Anyway, so what do you think about this one? I hear that there are some places that the drivers have already started decreasing the fares. A place like Kaso, I hear that one Ghana city has been taking off the fares. Is it true? If you live in Kaso and you bought taxis or trotros in Kaso area, share that with us. What's your experience so far? Any other place that you can tell that they have started reducing the fares? I heard that East Legon Hills as well. There's also a reduction in the fares. If you are experiencing any such, please share that with us on our social media platforms. On Facebook, it is Joy Prime TV. On, our WhatsApp number is 055-157-5757. We'd love to read them, all right? Well, let's read some comments in relation to this particular story. What do we have? Okay, so August Minaj says, Ghanaians are never law-abiding when fuel goes up. You see them yabbing mouth and supporting when it is reduced fares. Go down, they won't keep same energy. The reason why Ghana is at a standstill is because we are greedy. No matter who our president is, we will keep failing ourselves because of greed. Alom Jeche says, whose fuel go wasted? LOL. House of Gift says, this Shaxi station, that's how they are. Very rude guys, party. Nana Oddboat says, these drivers should be given some form of education. Illiteracy is just killing. Who loses at the end of the day? You drove her in and out without a charge. Yeah, did you think about that though? Okay, and let's see if you have some more comments in relation to this story. Movish the hairstylist says, it will be a long year. Ray Anchor says, that's why buying your own car is the best. No, I tell you. McBlavino says, okay, so he tagged the Ghana police saying, pick him up on Friday so that he will understand not working from Friday to Monday. Oh, I don't know where it's at. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's it for this particular story. Let's move away from, talking about taxis, straw trolls and all of that. Well, Shaxi is in the news. Shaxi is greatly trending. You know Shaxi. So Shaxi is owned by one of Ghana's greatest dancehall artists, Shatta Wale. So Shaxi has been in the system for a number of years. I think it's been in the system for about close to 2 years. And it's not doing bad, it's doing pretty okay. So here's the thing, well, there was a post where a gentleman decided to let Ghanaians be in the know that Shaxi is Ghana owned. It is for a Ghanaian, unlike the other, driving apps that is from elsewhere or a different country. Well, Shaxi is Ghana owned. Why do we not support it in the best way that we can? Then, yeah, so that's the video. You know what? Let's just take a look at this particular video and then we'll look at the updated part of this particular story.
Shaxi, we need to make sure we call the government's attention to the fact that this is an opportunity to motivate other innovators to develop their ideas, knowing good and well that when they put in the effort, they will get the right support that they need in terms of infrastructure, even finances, or even connections to the right business moguls across the continent to be able to take their ideas to the next level. Shaxi has broken into the tech space thanks to Shatta Wale, and he has been doing this for the past 4 years by himself. He spent millions of Ghana cedis, and we're at a point where I really need to see what the government does to let us feel inspired to take such initiatives. Shatta Wale being a musician, breaking into business and breaking into tech, that's a major move. That takes bravery and courage. It's a big risk, big investment, and we need to see that when we take risks and investments like this, it pays off. And this is an opportunity for the government to show us. This is an opportunity for the business moguls in Ghana and across West Africa and the rest of Africa to show us, because at the end of the day, we want to support our own, we want to grow our own, we want to create opportunities for our own.
So this particular video that was posted by this young man on his page on social media caught the attention of the CEO of the Youth Employment Agency right here in Ghana. I'm talking about Malik Basintali. So he reposted the video. So he reposted and he responded. He reacted to that particular video. The CEO himself, he reacted to that particular video. So this is Shatta Wale's post. If you can have Malik's response. Okay, so yes. So Shatta Wale posted and says, okay, so let's have Shatta Wale's first. And let's see. Okay, so this is what Shatta Wale said. I like how everyone is supporting Shaxi all of a sudden and calling on the government of Ghana to support or invest. Thank you all for believing in the African dream. Shaxi is not just a ride-hailing service. It's a movement designed to empower the youth, create jobs, and promote digital innovation within our transport sector. At its core, Shaxi represents a sustainable solution to unemployment and a bold example of what can happen when creativity meets purpose. So this is what Shatta Wale posted on his socials. Now, Malik Basintali reacted to this, and this was his response. He says, "Dear and then tagged Shatta Wale, says, as CEO of YEA, which is the Youth Employment Agency, my mind day. Let's partner to make Shaxi Ghanaian-owned big. Hear from you soon." And then Shatta Wale counts and then he reacts to Malik Basintali's, post, and he says, "Honorable, I am and will wait for an appointment ASAP to really help the youth of Ghana to reduce unemployment." Oh, this is so cool, isn't it? Yeah. It's so cool to watch. It's so cool to read and see. Anyways, but you know, when it comes to Shaxi, have you experienced Shaxi before? Have you boarded their ride or requested their ride in any way, requested their services? Share that with us on our social media platforms. Let's see what your experience was in relation to Shaxi. So this is what went on between the CEO of the Youth Employment Agency and Shatta Wale when it comes to Shaxi. Let's read some comments in relation to this. Let's see, quick. Let's read a few comments. Trazako says, Shaxi need big buses to pick up passengers on the road. Kali J says, active. Demigod responded and says, things we love to see, all on God. Let's make Ghana proud. X must, okay. Says, you deserve a ministerial appointments, boss. You're the only one working hard at the JM. Better watch your back because they will start envying you and will come, oh my goodness. Okay, so Sage Kenny says, sweet. Overwatch Africa says, Ghanaians should patronize Shaxi to motivate other local investors. Neocolonialism is disguised in many forms, so helping Africans to build Africa is the way to go. What do you think about this? Share your thoughts with us on our social media platforms. Moving away from that, let's come back home. Let's come back right here on Joy Prime and let's talk about an exciting show that it has been hitting your screens every single Sunday at 4 p.m. I'm talking about Big Chef Junior Season 4. So we all know on Monday, I did tell you that it was very exciting on Sunday where, you know, the contestants were paired. So they cooked a meal in pairs. Yesterday, I gave you updates on that where I told you that their hands were tied. So instead of having 4 hands to cook, they had 3 hands to cook. How did they manage? Well, it was pretty interesting. It was thrilling, very thrilling. And then we had a winner, which was Marvin and Clifford. They prepared a very interesting meal using Indomie. So it was the Indomie challenge. Now here's the thing, every single star chef that erupts or that comes up after every episode receives gifts or hampers from the sponsors. And so yesterday was the turn of Clifford and Marvin, who turned out to be the star chefs for the Indomie challenge, where they were visited and were given a beautiful hamper from the sponsors of Big Chef Junior Season 4.
To the heart of their schools. Today we're celebrating excellence, creativity, and the unforgettable, scrumptious, Indonesian meals made in the Big Chef Junior kitchen. Last week saw the Indomie Challenge, where the boys team came top as the best team of the day with their special Indomie sausage wrap. Now, to celebrate their win, we made a stop by their schools, bearing gifts from our highly esteemed sponsors. Our first stop was Asufan MA, where Clifford is a student.
This is really heavy, but all this for Clifford. And then after, we move on to Marvin's school, and then we do the same thing for him as well. So come along, let's see. They don't know that I'm coming.
His school called an assembly to help celebrate his win. Indeed, Clifford made his school proud, and here's what the assistant headmistress had to say.
Clifford is a very good student, and I know he can go far with this cooking competition. So we are pleading with everyone, please give him your votes and he will never disappoint you.
Just before we could say goodbye, his friends had to call in for votes to support Clifford.
Clifford, being a good chef, being a good friend, he has already started with his magical powers and stuff. I want you all to vote for him through the voting code of *711 *60#, and the nominee code is 12.
But the celebration didn't end there. We headed straight to Marvin's school. The entire school cheered for Marvin.
Marvin, oh say yeah. I said Chobwe.
So these are products from our sponsors, and they want to say congratulations to you for winning the Star Chef of our Indomie Challenge on Sunday. So you have something from Indomie, from Fortune, Gino. There are a number of things in there for you.
Thank you very much for giving me this package.
At Big Chef, it's not just about cooking. It's about your confidence, creativity, and building the next generation of culinary leaders. And from what we've seen here today, I bet you know that the future of Ghana's food scene is truly in safe hands. From the heat of the kitchen to the heart of your schools, today we're celebrating excellence, creativity, and the...
Congratulations to our star chefs for the Indomie Challenge, Marvin and Clifford. You know, right to Enjoy Prime, we give the opportunity to all and sundry. And I'm super excited that we have a challenge like this, or a competition or a show like this, that gives children the opportunity to come and show their culinary skills. It doesn't matter what age you are. We open or we pave the way for you and showcase your talent.